Oh, it's a bloody good day. Manchester United, Manchester United. Let's go ahead and get started with another frickin' tutorial. Sorry guys, sometimes I like to talk in bloody British. Oh, I was on the telly, governor. Alright, but let's talk about the notifications. So these are the notification buttons right here. And as you can see, whenever you roll over them, they move a little bit, and then this one is similar to the one I have on my website, where whenever you hover over it, it tells you all of your notifications, like who liked your post, who commented on your picture, stuff like that. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is the footer entire notifications section. So what I'm about to style this notifications ID is this entire notification section. So not each of these individual pictures, but the entire section overall, where I'm circling right here. Now, of course, this excludes the logout button. The logout button is something different. We're going to be styling that later. But anyways, the first thing you want to do is you want to float this to the right. And this is what makes this appear on the right hand side of the toolbar rather than with all these buttons over here. So now let's go ahead and just do some basic self-explanatory stuff. The width, auto, the margin is going to be for this one 5 pixels, 15 pixels, and 0 pixels. Now whenever you have 3 values in the margin, what this means is 5 pixels for the top, 15 pixels for the left and right, and 0 pixels for the bottom. And of course that's probably going to be different depending on the size of your notification icons, but for mine these work. Now for the padding, I just want to make sure that this is 0 pixels, so we can go ahead and type that in. And for overflow, we'll just go ahead and set this as hidden, just in case anything is overflowing. So again, this is the entire notification section, all of these icons combined. So now what I want to do is I want to set the style for each notification icon. So this Twitter image, I don't even know what this is, the RSS feed, and the Facebook icon, these are actually icons that I got from Code Canyon, or whenever I got them. Anyways, I'm getting off track here. Alright, so that's what I'm styling each individual icon. So footer, of course, whoa, I didn't know that when I pressed this button on my mouse. Cool. Anyways, see, look, I'm like a 5-year-old kid. I'm like, ooh, a Flutterby, okay. Ooh, $1, okay. I can't pay attention to math today. Someone else is wearing orange shoes. What the heck am I talking about? Okay, so each of these icons are actually a list item. Of course, with everything else in this GD thing, this entire thing is an unordered list, and these pictures are items in that list. So again, these are the individual list, or excuse me, pictures. So the first thing I want to do is I want to set a margin right of 12 pixels. Not PlayStations, pixels. Now what this means is you're going to have space between this icon and this icon. If you didn't set this value, then all of these little icons would be butted up right against each other, and it would look like kind of a caterpillar or something like that. And we don't want that, so go ahead and tweak this value. Somewhere between 12 and 15 looks pretty good to me. The next thing we want to do is float left. Now you guys are probably saying, whoa, we really don't want to do that because then they would appear over here, right? Wrong. Remember, we took the entire section, and our entire notification section is float to the right. So all of these icons are going to be stuck on the right hand side. Just within this section, each individual icon is going to float to the left. And this is important because if you didn't have this, then first of all, they would appear in a weird order, and they might appear under each other like regular HTML rather than side by side. Now let's just go ahead and set some housekeeping stuff. The width, wow, that was actually pretty embarrassing. 24 pixels. Padding, 0 pixels. Height, set this at 32 pixels. And of course this these settings are going to be determined I'll give you guys the files to my icons, but largely on how big your icons are, and you can actually, instead of using images, you can actually just make it in CSS, like have numbers or a cool background. But anyways, we'll get to that later on. And the last thing, list style none. Because remember, one last time, these, even though they look like pictures, they are actually list items. So if we had, a little bullet point on these, it would look pretty frickin' stupid. So that's why you need to set list style to none to ensure that you don't have any bullet points or anything like that. And in the next video, what I'm going to be doing, actually, I can just go ahead and code this real quick. Copy this, paste that, and set the property of hover. Now what we want to do is we want to put margin top -1 pixel. Now what this does is it adds the hover property and says, okay, whenever you hover over these elements, move it -1 pixel, which means if you had 1 pixel, it would move it down from the top, but since you have -1, it would actually push it up. So that is why whenever we hover over it, I don't know if you guys can see it on the YouTube video, but it's actually moving up 1 pixel. Do 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 do. Okay, that is all you guys get for this video. But anyways, thank you guys for. Oh man, I need to find a cooler hobby or something. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next video.